What's the vibes, tribe? Hope your spirit is flying high. If it's not, prepare for it to get lifted, because I'm back with another pull for my Mindful Moon deck. Have you got yourself one yet? I'm going to leave a link to the shop in the caption down below, but do not delay. Get your deck today. I know most of y'all got paid, so do not wait, okay? These affirmations are waiting for you. Food for thought, food for the soul, food for your mental, okay? Got the deck shuffle. Here we go. When I pull, before you place your expectations on someone else, make sure you've informed them. Silent expectations lead to huge disappointments. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's talk about it. All right, bust it. I'm going to give you it from my perspective and what I learned, right? Sorry, I just thought about my growth in this area and I'm proud. So, before you place your expectations on someone else, the first someone else you want to look at is yourself, right? How many times you set up expectations for yourself and you didn't come through, right? Like I think about all of the New Year resolutions that I joined on the bandwagon, set myself up for January, but I really didn't set myself up, right? I had a goal in mind, but I really didn't put the proper plan in place. And so by month February, March, I was off of the bandwagon and I put it way by the wayside, ignored it, didn't give myself any discipline because they're my goals to succeed or to fail, right? And so I gave myself a lot of leniency, but I didn't give leniency to other when it came to expectations and making sure that the plan was set up for success, to make sure that there was clear communication, right? So at first, to look at myself instead of beating up on myself whenever I didn't succeed a goal, I showed myself some compassion, right? Because I was able to see where the plan didn't go well, right? Like if I say I'm going to start working out in January 1st, I want to know what workout I'm doing. I want to know what I'm going to wear. I want to know where I'm going to work out. I want to know what workout I'm going to do. I want to know how many times a week I'm going to do it. I want to have a clear plan of how this is going to take place, okay? And I want to make sure that I have a consistent plan. And if at first I don't succeed, I dust myself off and I try again, right? So for me, that's showing compassion. Showing myself compassion gave me the opportunity to show others compassion when they didn't meet my expectations, right? And then also gave me a chance to look at myself and say, well, did I communicate clearly? Is there something that I could have done differently instead of just pointing a finger about what someone did or did not do, okay? Communication needs to be super clear when you have a partner involved in a goal. It doesn't matter if the goal is small or significant. I'm talking about whether you're meeting up in the city at 7:30 and you need to communicate that you guys are meeting up at this spot at this time and what you're going to wear and how you're going to find each other at this time, right? But it's nice to do that. But to be honest, too, it's also nice to have a little surprise and delight, right? Like how dope is it to have some sort of expectation, but not to be attached to it, right? Like, yeah, you meeting up at 7:30 in the city on this corner, and you'll be wearing this and you'll communicate like this, but maybe you get there a little bit earlier, like at 7:15, 7:20, and you see that person's also at that spot too at 7:15, 7:20, right? And it's kind of nice to be surprised and delighted instead of having this hard set attachment to being somewhere at 7:30. I'm from New York. Listen, I can have all the expectations I want. I know I need to leave my house 2 hours ahead of time no matter where I'm going. Doesn't matter what borough it is. Because I might have an expectation and someone has an expectation of me. But the MTA is doing whatever it wants to do. Okay? So that's actually who I want to partner up with to make sure that I'm able to be successful, right? You got to have a clear plan. You got to communicate. And also, especially when this comes to people who are managers and leaders in their workspace, right? Or even if you're not necessarily a leader, maybe you're communicating to one of your leaders. Clear communication, talking and listening is super key. Timelines, deadlines, time frames, all of that stuff matters. You want all of the details so that you can both achieve your goal. It's important to both parties. It's not just one party that wants to succeed this goal. It's both, right? But you want to detach from the outcome. You want to set clear communication and then hope for the surprise and delight as well. But make sure that you're talking about it, okay? That was a really good one. All right, y'all, that was good. I'm not going to hold you. See, isn't it nice to have conversations sometimes to just kind of hear different perspectives and think about something differently? Maybe you haven't been thinking about it at all or haven't thought about it like that before. Don't set yourself up to be disappointed. Don't say things like, if this doesn't happen this way, you're going to be upset and have an attitude, because it's likely that it's not going to happen that way and that you're going to be upset and have an attitude. We want to lead with compassion, honesty, and love. And the more that you do that, you will find that you actually feel better. Even if you had an expectation and it didn't work out the way that you wanted to, man, everything is divine intervention, divine timing. You got to let things rock. You got to go with the flow sometimes. Like, you're meeting up with somebody somewhere and they're late, like, go and get a coffee. I don't know. Go and do something. Go explore, look up, see what you see in the sky. Like, follow your impulses. There's a reason in everything that is happening around us, right? Or maybe you do find yourself that you're getting a little antsy and upset. That is an opportunity for you to look at yourself and figure out why you are getting antsy and upset, because it's not that serious. Isn't it more important that if you're meeting up with someone, they get there safe than it is that they get there on time? And if your answer to that is no, you really need to do some shadow work. And that's perfectly fine. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, but you got to look at that. All right. There's things that are super important. And one of them is to feel good. The other one is to master your thoughts. Okay. Everything else falls into place after that. All right, guys, I appreciate the conversation. Again, Mindful Moon deck, introvert in the city. Check out that caption down below so that you could get your own deck and we could talk about it, right? All right. Till next time, tribe. Namaste. Have a good day.